A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Well, it's shaping up to be a great finish to the season. Many teams still vying for playoff spots. So thanks for joining us as the Panthers square off against the home team. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Number 18 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 84.
This one is handled by number 84. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. The Panthers have sat down one of their starting cornerbacks. Hampton will step in as the starter. Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Scott in the backfield. Under pressure, throws it, swings it out to the left side.
When you let a short pass get completed, you better be a good tackler.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
With the pass, he finds his man. Tanner is there on the stop at the 41. He read the defense well, came back to his left and completes it for a first down. Ball on their own 41. They'll go from the I formation. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. Clearly, he would have been better served looking elsewhere on that play. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. With the carry, Davis is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Dragged down from behind.
And here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch the draw still.
Carolina comes out in a dime package. Throwing. Almost intercepted.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. From the 19.
36-yard punt, return for a gain of 4 yards. The Panthers will start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Scott lines up behind his fullback in the I. Dropping back to pass on first down. He's going to run it. Goes to the ground. He was looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was right there.
Running with the quarterback can be very effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were in good position, and they got to him very quickly on that play.
2nd and 8.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, boys. They ain't got nothing. Let's go. Let's go.
Throws it. Tanner comes up to make the play at midfield. And you give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Get some slack going. Don't stop. Don't
The
stop.
home team come out in a 4-3.
Bring it up. Bring it up. All right, man.
They jumped early and got flagged. So he's called for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
1st and 5 after the penalty.
45-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers come out in the bunch formation. Gets rid of it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
Second and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Stay focused.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. And a fumble. The Panthers grab the live ball. The defense just gave them the ball in the takeaway, but then they give it right back.
Third and long. Ball on the 39-yard line.
DBs, let's go. Gotta keep our boys here.
Diaz using split backs. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass. John, they dropped everyone back in coverage. You just couldn't get it to the open man.
But you also got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw before he wanted to.
Murphy will come in now to punt it away. Number 83 will go back to accept this punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line.
Ball on their own
over at the
22.
22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Carolina using 3
We're
linebackers.
talking about Rhea. Hold the look.
It's a blitz. This one falls incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Go, D. Hey, check it.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Throwing. Drops the interception. Lopez had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Go make a play. 3 balls.
Reyes moves in motion.
Let's do our thing.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Number 18 is ready to punt this one away. Number 84 lines up deep for the punt return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3. The rush is on. Gets the pass off. Tag comes up to make the play. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Throwing. And he drops the pass.
He's always been able to catch a ball. He has soft hands and good body control. He ran a good route, and the quarterback made the right read. He just didn't bring it in.
Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Tillman is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. Scott runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
We fine. We good.
Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. With the throw, complete to the wide receiver. Knight is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. Number 84 makes his second catch for a first down on this drive. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Everything you got.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Brown is there for the tackle at the 26.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. One sin.
Toss play to the left. Perkins comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line.
That was a good job of racing for the sticks and making it.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Panthers. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam.
Olsen comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 7-0 Panthers.
Carolina is lined up for the kickoff. Number 83, back deep to return.
This one is fielded by number 83. Runs for the tackle.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early, but these guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Panthers come out in the quarter defense. The rush is on. Closing in. Spins away. With the throw. Number 93 is there on the stop at the 26. Beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the I formation. Hampton is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Carolina goes with a four-man front. Play action. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Walsh had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 45.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Third and 2. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Carolina using three linebackers. Tosses it out to the right. Good play in the backfield by Fitzgerald. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. Number 84 sets up, waiting for the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front hands it off. Great fake with the throw, and the catch is made. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Second and 5.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The home team come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground. McDaniel was the intended recipient on that short throw. Number 21 was there on the coverage. And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far. Dropping back, throws it. Tanner is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on third down.
Number 83 looks like he's ready for the return. He signals for a fair catch.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
They'll start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Number 8 sends a man in motion.
Hey, watch the screen.
It's the toss to the right. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
They went the wrong way on that one. Maybe they should stick to running between the tackles, because this defense has a lot of speed, and they can chase down those runs to the outside.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Lopez is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Carolina with 6 defensive backs. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. He was tipped.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Parrish was the intended receiver on that play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch your eyes. They soft, man.
Out of the I formation.
They don't get nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. Great move to get free. Walsh comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line. Cumbie takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
Third and 9. Ball on the 45-yard line.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-0. Panthers.
7, the home team.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Green in motion.
Here we go, baby.
With the pass, and it's complete. Stringer is there on the stop. Number 83 doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up 4th down. Number 18 comes into the game for the punt. Number 84 back to return. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. You careful.
Scott in the backfield. They'll go with a play fake. It's batted away.
I'll tell you, that's exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't reach your quarterback. Get your hands up and cause an incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Here I go.
The home team come out in the quarter defense. On the delay. Madison is there for the tackle at the 32.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Let's screen.
Drops back.
Look quick.
Looking for something long. This one falls incomplete.
It was almost like the defenders were in a huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Number 83 is back to receive this kick. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Let's go. We're talking about bring it. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the hard kick.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Walsh is there on the stop at the 37. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Go make a play. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Panthers come out in a dime package. Throwing. He finds his man. This one will be spotted at the 42. So that tackle now gives him 4. Barker didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
We turning it up.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. And with the coverage.
Herrick, the intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line.
We coming to wreck. I'm right.
The defense lines up in the nickel with the pass, and the catch is made. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Carolina goes with a four-man front with the throw. Incomplete. Ball teed off on him, and it forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Be careful. Keep it up.
The Panthers with a four-man front.
Hey, here we go.
Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Here we go, baby. Contain them. Keep our hands here. We need a rush.
Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Boy, none of the defenders can hang on to it. That's the third drop interception on this drive.
Yeah, they're all over the field, but they can't come up with the catches.
Number 18 is trying to pin them close to their goal line. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line. The Panthers will start the drive at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The home team with a four-man front. With the carry. Great fake. He'll keep it. Ooh, that one will leave a mark. So it's his legs and not his arm that picks up yardage here, John.
Yeah, he dropped back to pass, saw the coverage downfield, and he decided to take it himself.
2nd and about 1.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Fakes the handoff. Will take off. Knight is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. Good run to move the chains.
This kind of thing is so tough in the defense when you've got a quarterback that can run. An added dimension is they have to account for it.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 35-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. We're talking about real.
The home team with a four-man front. Perkins comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Watch the snap down.
Hands it off to the back. It's on the ground. The Panthers pick it up. Ball was loose in the backfield, but the offense is able to jump on it first.
Oh, got lucky that time. That's a real heads-up play.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the center. They'll go with the quarter defense. With the pass, the defense has it. The 40, the 30. Veteran corner read it perfectly and comes away with the football.
He mirrored the receiver's every move, then he stuck his hands up for the pick.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 24. Carolina lines up in a 4-3.
Blue down, blue down. Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. Can't bring him down. Thomas is there for the tackle. Cumbie manages a yard or two on the delay play. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Back in the gun. I'm coming through, baby. Knock him out.
Carolina comes out in a dime package. Under pressure, throws it. Pass ball's incomplete.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 23-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Incomplete pass.
It didn't look like he had too much control on that throw. Sometimes on 3rd down, you see those passes that kind of have a desperation about them.
Albright comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. It was long enough, but it sliced to the right. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 30-yard line. Only one man back. Gets the toss to the right. And he stopped at the 30. He got in there and made the tackle. He's 4th in the game. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Receives the handoff. Great fake. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
They come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Receiver on the play.
Murphy will come in now to punt it away. Number 83 into return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Using split back. Hand it off to the fullback. Fitzgerald is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Play football. Hey, let's go one deep.
They'll bring the blitz. Throwing. And the catch is made. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. 3rd down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
On the 40-yard line.
Keep moving. Keep it up. Hold the look.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Stringer comes up to make the play at midfield. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Danny. Let's run, man.
They'll go from the I formation. Davis is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Do something. Need a hammer, nothing there.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. With the throw. This one falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Carolina comes out in a dime package. Pressure coming with the pass, and it's intercepted. Beautiful interception by Walsh.
Yeah, he was back there watching the quarterback the whole way, and he just beat the receiver to the ball.
Two-minute warning coming up. The home team with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. Can't bring him down. Tillman is there on the stop at the 47.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
5-yard gain. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 47-yard line.
Get it up! From the start, from the start.
The Panthers come out in the bunch formation. So 2 minutes left before halftime.
47-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. No more, fella. I can do it.
Diaz with a man in motion. Drops
Learn to
back.
swap.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Tillman comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Diaz will work out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. He can't bring it down inbounds. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Run again! Let's go, baby. It's on.
McDaniel, the man in motion, dropping back with the throw. Pass ball's incomplete. Number 84 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Bring it.
Drops back. Throwing. Drops the interception. Carolina has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Murphy is ready to punt this one away. Number 83 is the deep return man. Fair catch called for. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys. You gotta have it, D. Let's go.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Pass play here on first down with the pass. Short completion to the wide receiver on the right side. Mason makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Throws it. And caught. Great effort there. Looks like a face mask call, probably the 5-yard line. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Ball on their own 40. The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Gets his hand on it. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Everything you got. Not today.
Number 8 out of the gun. With the pass, incomplete. Harris was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Turn over, baby.
Out of the I formation.
One more, fella.
Throws it. Just couldn't get that pass under control. 4th down upcoming after the receiver failed to make the catch.
The offensive line did a pretty good job of protection, and the quarterback did his job. He just couldn't get the pass under control.
Number 18 comes into the game for the punt. Number 84 sets up to run back the punt. From the 31-yard line. Number 84 with some good yardage on that return back to the 44-yard line. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. Ball on their own 44.
Start the drive at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Diaz starts out of the shotgun. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass, nearly intercepted. McDaniel was the intended receiver on that play.
Daniel, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Come on, son.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Watch the ball. Defense, get ready.
They'll run this one. Smith is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
He's back, so we gonna take it.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Looking for room. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Tillman comes up to make the play at the 38. And it's good for a 1st down. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Scott, the lone back. Pass play here on 1st down. Throws to the end zone. Jumps and makes the catch. Touchdown, Panthers. He brought it in near the goal line and was able to get it in, tiptoeing in.
He was peeking down at the sideline as he lunged in.
Olsen comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
Squib kick. The home team will have to hurry it up as they start the drive at the 14-yard line. Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Hold the look. Watch your eyes.
Carolina using 3 linebackers.
Watch your man.
Hand it off. Walsh is there for the tackle at the 18. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Second and 6. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it's on.
Comes out in a 4-3.
Here we go. They ain't got nothing. Here we go, baby. Watch this.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 14-0 Panthers.
14, the home team. Here we begin the fourth quarter.
Olsen will be kicking off.
Start the second half. Number 83.
This one is fielded by number 83.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hey, what's the counter? Left.
Carolina using 3 linebackers.
I'm coming through, baby.
Gets the call. Fitzgerald is there for the tackle. Cumbie battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Number 8 didn't exactly put on a passing clinic in that first half, and this graphic will spotlight his problem areas.
Stay at home. Let's go.
Only 1 man in the backfield. The blitz is on. Throwing right on target to the wide receiver. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
What's the hard count? From the start.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Receives the handoff.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual effort. You also got to give credit to this coordinator, because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the plays.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Carolina using 3 linebackers. He tucks it away. Can't bring him down. Walsh is there on the stop at the 47.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it to the 40.
47-yard line.
Safety right. Let's go, boys.
Out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. The home team cannot convert a 3rd down today. That's the 9th time.
Let me tell you, I'm seeing a team who is getting physically beat up. Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting his players in a position to make plays.
Number 18 will come in now to punt it away. Number 84 will go back to accept this punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Watch your eyes.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Closing in, throwing. Dumps this one off to his left. Tanner comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Diaz put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Do something.
Only 1 man in the backfield.
I can do it, baby.
Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man's coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Let's run,
Daniel moves in motion. Pass play here on first down. Throws it. Off target. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Tillman is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Tillman is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Let's go, boys.
With a counterplay, sharp stiffness. Smith is there for the tackle at the 46. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Turn it up now. Danny.
Scott, the lone setback. The rush is on.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
Third down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first. The home team line up in the quarter defense. Here comes the blitz. With the pass, the receiver breaks free. He just unloaded on it.
On the reception.
Impressive run there by Rex.
And the thing is, you can't coach that kind of run. This guy's got the quickness to outrun everyone on the field once he gets the ball in his hands.
1st and 10. Well, earlier we saw the injured player heading back to the locker room, and right now they don't know how serious it is, but his return in this game is doubtful. A little misdirection. Brown is there for the tackle.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 29-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Scott is the deep back.
Let's go. Hey, let's go.
They give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 27-yard line. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. Third down here, they have to get it to the 22 for a first down. The home team come out in a nickel package. Throwing. This pass is incomplete.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Knight had the coverage on the play. Olsen looking to make a good kick here. Through the uprights and good. A good start to the second half, engineering a drive that ends with a field goal.
They would have liked to put that one in for a touchdown, but the defense clamped down, forcing them to try for the field goal.
Carolina is lined up for the kickoff. Number 83.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by number 83. The home team face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Going long. Incomplete. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Carolina comes out in a dime package.
Let's go.
Throws this one away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Make him dump it on. Let's turn it up, D.
Number 8 looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. Steps up into the pocket with the pass. This one falls incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. From the 48-yard line, stiff arm keeps him at bay.
31-yard line. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
First and 10.
At the 49-yard line. First and 10.
Here I come.
Out of the I formation. Looking to run it here. Larson is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Scott kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards.
Second and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hold the look. Left.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Brown created problems in the backfield on that play. Good play by the linebacker to get in there and throw him for a loss.
You're going to see him make those kind of plays, and when he does, it really gets the rest of the defense fired up.
Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play.
No more, fellas. Blue down, blue down.
The home team come out in a nickel package. They're coming with the blitz. Throws it. It's broken up. Carolina falters again on third down, John.
And you know something? This is why teams lose games. They do some things right, but then when they need the big play to help win a game, they fall apart.
Murphy is ready to punt this one away. Number 83 sets up, waiting for the punt, and he chooses not to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep it up.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3.
Everything you got.
Hands off to the tailback. Number 93 is there on the stop. Cumby finds some room after taking the handoff, and it looks like about a 5-yard pickup. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Don't make a play. Ain't no thing.
Number 8 starts out of the shotgun. Under pressure, pass ball's incomplete. We won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Third and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Hey, watch the screen.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
Watch the snap down. Here we go.
Rolling out to his right. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Number 18 comes into the game for the punt. Number 84 lines up deep for the punt return. Right through his hands. The home team scoop it up and give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your number one priority is to hold on to the ball. And your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. And you do something like that.
47-yard line.
Play football.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Picked off. And they can't take advantage of the turnover because then they turn it over themselves. So after the interception, now it's 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Slips the tackle. They'll spot this one at the 31. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
He definitely has a little playmaker in him, and he's showing it with every catch he makes.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, stall. Come on.
The home team with a 4-man front.
One of us gonna make a play.
Fullback handoff. Brown is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
So that's a gain of about 5.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Under 10. Let's run.
Scott, the lone back. Here comes the blitz. Rolling. They're going to spot this one at the 9-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
It's 1st and goal at the 9. They weren't able to get into the red zone once in the 1st half, but here they are in the 3rd inside the 20. Hand off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 4. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. It's 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. Throws to the end zone. Picked off in the end zone. Diaz has that one picked off.
The ball and the defender and the receiver all got there at the same time.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 20. The Panthers line up in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
Keep the throttle down.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. He hits his receiver. They'll spot this one at the 27. Number 8 completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on 2nd down.
Third and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hey, stall.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Shepard is there on the stop at the 36. Humby fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. At the end of 3, the score is 17-0. Panthers.
17, the home team.
The home team have a long way to go to get back into this game as we start the 4th quarter.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Turn it up now. Here we come.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. With the carry, Walt comes up to make the play at the 41. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Alert, 5-5.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package with the pass, and it's complete. Fitzgerald is there on the stop. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Get some slot going. Strong right. Get it strong.
Cross play to the right. Lopez stops the play in the backfield.
You talk about a sense of knowing where a play is heading. That's just great instinct.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
It's showtime, man.
Nickelback in this time. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Parrish was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the play.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
We turning it up.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Fitzgerald comes up to make the play. Barker couldn't make it to the marker, and it brings up fourth down. Fourth and 5.
Alert, fire. Hey, let's go.
There's no question they're trying to convert here on fourth down. Pressure coming.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. His defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
They'll take over at the 50-yard line. First and 10.
All day, baby. Come on. Watch this way. Come on.
They'll bring the blitz. Gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. I'm coming through, baby.
Scott lines up behind his fullback in the odd. Knight comes up to make the play. Picked up about 6 yards that time. Third and 4.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
No more, fellas. Hey, here we go.
Scott, the lone back. Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the catch. Brown stops him short of the marker. McDaniel didn't get enough for the first. Murphy will come in now to punt it away. Number 83 is back to receive this kick. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. First and 10.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. All on us, y'all.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. They go with a draw. Number 98 is there for the tackle at the 10. They get some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Ain't no flat.
Carolina using 3 linebackers. Pumps once with the pass. Knocked away. Harris was his intended target. And was there on the cover.
On the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Will. Hold the look.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Rolling right. Fires this one deep. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for passes underneath, while allowing the running game to take advantage of a little more room at the line of scrimmage.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line. Carolina will start the drive at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Be physical.
The home team with a 4-man front.
Do something. Do something.
With a counter play. Perkins breaks the play up in the backfield.
He's really not gotten it going on the ground today.
Second and long coming up here.
On the 46-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Get me going. Hey. Good shoot.
Little misdirection. Madison is there for the tackle at the 49. Scott rumbles forward for a gain of 4. On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert.
They ain't got nothing. Solo.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Here they come, throwing. And the catch is made. Madison stops him short of the marker. Number 84 won't get enough for the first. Murphy is ready to punt this one away. Number 83 looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch. And this punt will take a fortuitous bounce and land inside the 10-yard line. Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Here we come. Watch out. Come on.
He takes the delayed handoff. Walt is there on the stop at the 6-yard line. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is a time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
2nd and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Yeah, you see me. Watch your man.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Agnew comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Panthers come out in the quarter defense. Throws it. Almost picked off.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Keep moving.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
We gotta have it, D. We like a pack of wolves. Hey, watch the
Dropping
screen.
back.
They don't get nothing.
Uses the pump with the throw. Broken up. Green was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Number 8 scans the defense from the gun.
Give it under me. Stay deeper than deeper. Everything you got.
Looking long down the right side of the field. Ooh, nearly picked off. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
Number 18 comes into the game for the punt. Number 84 is the deep return man. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard
Ball on their own 42.
Start the drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
You can't stop me. I can do it, baby. Here we go. Do something, do something.
Hand it off to the back. Can't pull him down. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Second and long.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
The home team with a four-man front.
Defense, get ready. Let's go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch your eyes. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Turn it up now.
Hand it off. Brown is there for the tackle. Scott takes it up the middle for a yard or two. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Get it up.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Watching the knee. Good again. We're talking about William. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get it, son. Hey, let's go. I can do it, baby. Get it, get it, get it. Stay close now.
Looking to run it here. Number 92 comes up to make the play. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Murphy will come in now to punt it away. Number 83 back to return. From the 19-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Watch your man.
Number 8 gains the defense from the gun. Closing in. He held on to it too long. And they go with the no-huddle.
5-yard loss on the play.
What screen?
Dropping back. Rolling out to his right. Throwing. Short completion. Hitting his wide receiver to the left. The home team call a timeout. They have 2 left. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
There we go.
Cumby, the lone setback. Gets the pass off. Just can't find a way to bring that one in. Yet another drop for the receiver on the play.
Keep the throttle down. Gotta keep our throttle down.
They're in a tough spot here, but they have to go for it. Looking to pass, facing a 4th and long. Throws it incomplete as the defender knocks it away. So they fail to convert on 4th down, and that'll mark the end of their comeback hopes.
Absolutely. They had to get the ball into the end zone to have any shot at all.
They'll take over at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
Good shoot. Do something.
Hand it off. Tanner is there for the tackle at the 14.
He's had some decent run, but he's not putting up the kind of yardage that they were hoping for.
Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Play football. Here we come. Be careful. Let's go, let's go.
They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 11-yard line. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
11-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Come on. Ain't no way. Press right, man. Nothing deep.
Hand it off. Perkins is there on the stop. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
So this should be an easy 3. Through the uprights and good. They're up by 20 now following the field goal. Olsen looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Good distance. This one is taken by number 83. The defender goes down. The home team need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 24. First and 10.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Don't stop that motor. You gotta have it, D. Clear, clear. Here we go.
Pass play here on first down with the throw. Picked off. It's intercepted. The 30. Can't bring him down. Agnew makes the fourth quarter interception. The defense has a timeout left, but it won't help them. Kneel downs can end the game, running out the clock.
All right, let's go. Let's go, boys. Here we go, baby. What's the hard count?
He'll just take a knee.
All right, now. We turning it up. Set. Yeah, forward. We like to practice rules. Deuce it, deuce it. Blue down, blue down. Here we go, baby. Don't make a play. Captain. All right, here we go. Danny, Danny, Danny.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Panthers 20, the home team. Nothing.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.